Hello, students. Today, the topic under discussion is the poem A House, a Home by Lorraine M. Halley. So, before the poem, let us read about the poet. The poem is written by Lorraine Martha Halley, born in 1921 and died in 2006. She was a very talented writer. It is quite clear that her talent is visible in each and every work of her. And she has got a good style, and her style is very simple, okay? But contents are thought provoking. It means whatever she writes, she makes us think about whatever she is writing. So now let us go to the introduction of the poem or the theme of the poem. The poem tells about the difference between a house and a home. So, what we are going to know in this poem is the difference between a house and a home. What a house is and what a home is. And what is a house? We all know that house is a building. It is a building only, and all material things that are present in this building, in the building, in the sense, all the four walls, all the doors, all the windows, everything that is there uh, in that building. Home consists of relations. Okay, home is made of our relatives, our parents, our brothers and sisters. This is a home, okay, in which people love each other, they respect each other. That is called a home. And what is a home? A home is where we live with full of feelings. We have got feelings, good feelings towards each and every other person. Okay, so now we all know what the poem is about. It is about a house and a home, the difference between these two. And now we will read the poem. So what the poem is: what is a house? The poetess, she asks us a question: what a house is. And now she herself gives the answer. And what the answer is: it's brick and stone and wood that's hard, some window glass and perhaps a yard, its eaves and chimneys and tight tile floors and stucco and roof and lots of doors. So this is the structure of a house. What she says a house is a building made of brick, okay, and stone. So we make house with brick and stone, even with mortar and cement, all these things. So the house is made of brick and stone. Okay, it can be made of wood. Okay, wooden things or wood we also use in our house, that is hard. So what we make the house with brick, with stone, with wood, and that's very hard. The wood which is very hard, so we make our house with all those things. And some window glass. And what more we use making the house? Some window glass. Okay, we use glass onto our windows to look them attractive. And perhaps a yard, and perhaps we might have a yard at the back or in the front of our house. Yard is a place outside the house with the good boundary, having boundary. Okay, yard, a place outside the house having boundary, and that is a part of our house. So, and perhaps the yard is also there. It's eaves. And what is eave or eaves are the part that joins roof to the walls. So these are eaves. Okay, so it's eaves where the spots where roof meets the wall. These are eaves. So it's eaves and chimneys, and in many houses we could also see chimneys there, so that the smoke could get out of the house. Okay, with the help of those chimneys. And tile floors. Okay, and on floors we also have tiles onto them. So this is also this thing is also there in the house. And stucco and roof. Stucco is a plaster, we can say. Okay, outer layer that we apply onto the bricks, onto the walls, that is called stucco. And roof is also there, and lots of doors. So all these things, they help making the house. So let us again know what the house is made of. It is made of brick, of stone, of wood, and of glass. So these things are used to make a house. And what other things a house is consisted of? We can have a yard in the house, eaves also, because the walls join the roof. Eaves also are there, chimneys might be there, and the floors are tiled and stucco and roof and lots of doors. So a house is made of most of these things. Now the poetess, she talks about the home. What is a home? Now she asked the same question as she asked earlier. She asked what is a house, and now she asked what is a home. And she herself replies, because the house was consisted of all those material things, and now what the home is consisted of? It is loving and family and doing for others. It's brothers and sisters and fathers and mothers. It's unselfish acts and kindly sharing and showing your loved ones you are always caring. Okay, so the poem has really a good rhyme. Look at the rhyming words: sharing and caring and sisters and mothers and others. So these are rhyming words here. So the music of the poem is really good. So what the poetess says about the home: the home is loving and family. The home is consisted of family members. Okay, the home is consist of family members where they love each other. It is loving means a home is made with love. A home is made of a family and doing for others. Loving and family and doing for others. So, what else is there that we can find in a home is that we should do things for others. Okay, we help our brothers and sisters. We just make a lot of things for our parents also. So, this is a home made of. A home is made of loving family. A home is made of love. It is made of family. It is a sense that we should do something for others. It is brothers and sisters. A home is made of brothers. A home is made of sisters. Okay, a home is made of father. Okay, or homes are made of fathers, and homes are made of mothers. Okay, so these things are there in homes. We have our father, we have our mother in our house, in our home. In fact, it's unselfish acts. So in a home, we can say that people live unselfishly. They do not think of themselves only. They are unselfish, because when a father, he earns money, he doesn't earn money for himself alone. He earns money for his children as well. Okay, that's why he is unselfish. In the same manner, mothers are unselfish always. So it is unselfish acts. A home is made of the persons who unselfishly acts and kindly sharing, because we know sharing is caring. Okay, so kindly sharing, in a home, people living there, they just share their things to other. They share their thoughts to each other. Okay, so a home is made of, sorry, a home is made of unselfish acts. A home is made of kindly sharing and showing your loved ones. And in a home, we show our loved ones, our family members. We show our family members that we always care for them. So this is what a home is called. A home is all about the family members. A home is all about loving. A home is all about brothers, sisters, fathers, and mother. And a home is about unselfish acts, where we share our things and our thoughts with others. And also when we show our love to the loved ones, and also the caring that we show towards others. So this is called home. So in a very good way, the poetess has differentiated what a house and a home is, and we also know what a good thing, a house or a home. Okay, automatically it is a home that is a good thing. So what does the poetess want to tell us? That it is very important to have a home. Okay, to have a home means it is very important, that because so many people are there, who so many children are there who do not have home. It means who do not have parents to them. So the importance of home is mentioned here. The poetess says that homes are really important for a person, be a part of a family. And it also says, the poetess says, that we should be a part of family. To be a part of family means we should be loving, we should be caring, we should be helping and selfless, we should be towards others. So this is what be a part of family means. All those feelings that the poet has mentioned here in the poem. And what also the poetess says, that we should share our feelings among our family members. We should live unselfishly, in fact, or selflessly, spreading peace and harmony. We should spread peace and harmony among us, and we should respect all the members of the family. So this is what is told in the poem, that how we should live, and what is the difference between a house and home. So ultimately it is a good poem, telling about the house is only a building, and he has also told she has also told about the parts of a house, okay, that a house is made of. And then also uh, further she is going to describe what a home is, in which all the feelings are there. Okay, so I hope you have understood the poem well, and you will be able to do all the question answers, and uh, more of that, you have understood the importance of a house. So thanks for watching. I hope it have been helpful to you. Thank you.